What's going on, folks? Ted from Immersion here, and I'm here to talk about the Acquisitions Incorporated The Series 2 Kickstarter. We knew this was coming out. It was kind of announced at the end of PAX Unplugged last year that we would have a Series 2 coming sometime in 2023 and coming to Kickstarter. So I was curious what this actually meant for the future of Acquisitions Incorporated, and now it appears we at least have some inkling based on the Kickstarter that launched today. So let's go ahead and take a look. You can see it says Acquisitions Incorporated, the Series 2 will be a 10-episode D&D actual play video series from Penny Arcade celebrating 15 years of Acquisitions Incorporated. If you're unfamiliar, in the past, they did do... I'm going to move my camera over to the other side because I feel like it works better on this mode. But anyway, they did this once before. They had done, I think it was an Amazon series, Acquisitions Incorporated, the series, where they had kind of run like a consistent week-to-week series with some of the characters that you remember. We had Patrick Rothfuss, we had Scott Kurtz, and we had Jerry Holkins with Chris Perkins as the DM, and that was a lot of fun. And then obviously it's since just been convention based. But yeah, you can see it's already about halfway, a little more than halfway towards its stretch or its base goal here of 250,000. So let's see what it is. Right, it says Acquisitions Incorporated, live play, founded in 2008. From its beginning as a humble podcast, Acq Inc. has become a PAX mainstay with a rotating star-studded cast. Acq Inc. The Series 2 will be made up of 10 episodes, each about 1 hour long, following the Acq Inc. team as they try to rebuild their past rather, in an attempt to save the company's future. I won't really spoil too much what happened at the end of Acquisitions Incorporated Series 1 that happened at the end of PAX Unplugged last year, in case you do want to catch up on it, but just know that kind of summed it up pretty high level. Filming is planned for the summer of 2023, and we plan to release episodes later in the same year, so probably fall to winter time of this year. Series 2 features the return of Mike Krahulik as Jim Darkmagic, who'll be joining Jerry Holkins as Omen Dran, Jasmine Billar as Certainty Dran, and Anna Prosser as Evelyn Marthane. Our Dungeon Master, Jeremy Crawford, will guide our players through this time-traveling adventure, joined by AI predecessor and co-DM Chris Perkins. So this is really interesting, the concept of co-DMs. I've seen this crop up in a handful of things, and I've never tried it, and I'm genuinely curious how it will work. So let's keep going. We can see again Jerry Holkins, Omen Dran. We got Mike Krahulik back as Jim Darkmagic. Jasmine Billar as Certainty Dran. Again, that's Omen's daughter. And then Anna Prosser as Evelyn Marthane. Right, and then you can see here's Chris and Jeremy both as Acq Inc. DM here. You never forget your first DM or your second, so we've brought back both Chris Perkins and Jeremy Crawford. Chris and Jeremy are principal story design and lead rules designer for D&D, respectively, and we can't wait to see what fiendish delights or delightful fiends they will summon for us in the story. As we progress towards our goal, we'll reveal more cast members, including some familiar faces and old friends of the Acq Inc. family. You can probably guess who they are, but we won't tell you because we'll tell you later. I'm assuming this will be folks like Patrick Rothfuss as Viari, possibly the Acq Inc. C-Team folks, and so on. We loved doing Acq Inc. the series the first time, shooting in-house and sometimes in someone's actual house, and it was an incredible experience. And with Acq Inc. turning 15, we thought it'd be a good time to elevate our game in more ways than one. Through this Kickstarter, we'll be able to bring in top-tier talent in a world-class production company, pay them well, and use studio spaces and locations that will let us transport this enterprise to places we've never seen before. And they have a little bit of a breakdown here of where the money is going to go. 60% is going towards the series. 30% looks like it's going towards reward creation for this Kickstarter. 9% is campaign fees, and 1% is operational cost. All right, beyond that, the cost of location fees, permitting costs, etc. What kind of rewards are you looking at? $9 is the base level here. Armchair Capitalist, your name in the credits, and their eternal gratitude. $29, exclusive Discord access, first look at behind-the-scenes footage, special Q&A with the cast, project updates and info, Idle Champions Acq Inc. franchise pack, and all previous rewards. $49 will get you all of that, plus a campaign-exclusive poster and the C-Team bundle. $100 will get you the special Acq Inc. Kickstarter Penny Arcade pin. $199 will get you Acq Inc. dice set and dice bag. Up to $299 will get you a PDF of the campaign supplement. $399 will get you a vinyl LP record. $500 will get you signed exclusive art print by Mike Krahulik. $1,000 will get you a producer credit, your name as an NPC, and VIP Discord status, as well as strategic partner rewards, whatever that means. Chest Bursar will get you $5,000. Will get you character art by Chris Straub, character inclusion in Acq Inc intro animation, which is pretty awesome, and strategic partner rewards. I wonder if that's just everything so far. Oh, strategic partner. That's this one right here. Sorry, my bad. Everything from here and earlier. Okay. $10,000 will get you a random set of game-used props, one live Acq Inc show diorama, and the strategic partner rewards. $15K will get you 2 PAXs to PAX West this year, backstage meet and greet with the cast, VIP seating for the live show, and then again, strategic partner rewards. And for the big $20K, if you're willing to shell that out, airfare and accommodations to Redmond, Washington. Seat at an RPG session DM'd by Jerry Holkins. RPG session footage as a keepsake, and again, the strategic partner rewards. So here are the stretch goals. 300K, a bonus episode 1. 400K, Jerry writes a book. That's right, folks. Jerry's agreed to commit to writing a novella describing in so many words when Omen met Jim. All backers at the Thought Leader reward level receive a PDF copy of the finished novella to pour over and enjoy. 500K, special guest. So many of Acq Inc's favorite former interns, temps, and contract workers have gone on to fame and fortune, and hitting the goal will help us afford to bring them back. 600K will bring out fully costumes for each and every episode. 700K, accounts playable, the after show. Hits this goal means we'll shoot, edit, and produce an additional show alongside the series featuring plot discussions, speculations, interviews with cast and crew, and more. 800K is a bonus second episode. This time it's animated. 900K is upgrading the set overall. All right, so how can I help? Again, promote it, basically. And that's pretty much it. You can see here, again, the various, looks like December 2023 is when most of these stretch goals are looking to deliver. No real content necessarily about what the game itself will be about. We do have a video here. Why don't we go ahead and watch this?
Since the founding of the live tabletop role-playing genre, one name has stood above the rest: Acquisitions Incorporated. And that's because we founded it. Starting with a humble podcast in 2008, the fantastic chronicles of this faux corporation rapidly expanded to video, live streams, books, brewing, and an entire spin-off franchise. Now, to discuss our next phase, here are the guys who started it all.
I'm Mike Krahulik.
And I'm Jerry Holkins. And we're just two of the super dorks behind Acquisitions Incorporated, an imaginary company that has real fun all over the Forgotten Realms.
I love this.
As pioneers of the live play TTRPG space, we are so excited to enter into our 15th year of creating the content that you love. Of course, after a decade and a half of improvised fantasy workplace comedy, it's hard to keep things fresh.
New.
Exciting.
Premium.
Raw.
So with the help of our DM, Jeremy Crawford, we blew it all up.
Tonight is the final episode of Acquisitions Incorporated.
Acquisitions Incorporated is not over. In fact, quite the opposite. It's starting a whole new chapter. But our main story takes place in live shows, and there are only so many of those shows per year.
So we thought we'd get all our friends together, record a whole bunch of episodes taking place in this new canon, and release them as...
We will be releasing 10-hour-ish long episodes following the Acquisitions Incorporated team as they try to rebuild their past in an attempt to save the company's future.
Filming is currently planned for this summer, and we plan to begin releasing episodes later this year. With Acq Inc turning 15 years old this year, we think it's time to elevate our game in more ways than just one.
Together.
Our last YubTub series was a labor of love shot on our dime and in-house, but since then, RPG shows have become very, very fancy, and we would like to make something that reflects our pedigree, our ambitions, in a way that's a little more delicious.
Crowdfunding gives us the power to cast who we want and pay them what they deserve. Bring in top-tier talent to film and produce our series, and find locations and studio spaces that feel as big as the story has become.
One of the biggest reasons we're excited about this series is the opportunity it presents for us to tell a whole bunch of news stories that will delight the longtime user while giving new viewers a great place to jump in.
With Series 2, we're hoping to mark the beginning of a new era for Acquisitions Inc. alongside our live games. A brand refresh, if you will, but without any ugly new all lowercase logo and repetitive jingle.
Don't worry, we're still going to offer up the same Thursday afternoon buffet of jokes, japes, capers, and the like, but within a series of self-contained stories that form a cohesive arc, after a fashion.
Think of it like a fancy dinner, where we serve you 10 tiny complete meals instead of like one huge dinner that takes up 10 hours to eat. And you can't get up to go to the bathroom, but they keep refilling your water.
It's not like that, though. That's the main thing.
Great.
Now, we all know where the fun in crowdfunding comes from. Backer rewards. We've got some handsome, toothsome even, selections for your perusal and impledgement. And we have the means and motive to fulfill them with all speed.
Plus, if we exceed our goal, everybody will, with our cascading menu of stretch goals, bonus episodes, costumes, a fancy set, special guests, and one, I can barely believe, a whole book by Jerry Holkins.
That's honestly, that it worked. You're actually very good at not doing it correctly. I know that not doing it correctly was a skill, but you actually quite good at it. A more complete breakdown of our expected costs, production schedule, and other information is available in the text of our campaign, which you may read below.
We'll also be updating this page throughout the production of the show and leading up to the release of the first episode.
If you're not able to support us financially now, don't worry. It's been said that Acquisitions Incorporated is a show you can watch for free. And we stand by that. Obviously, once it's all done, you'll be able to watch the entire thing on YouTube, just as you have for years. Thank you for watching.
And good night.
Just, those guys, they really get to me. I love Acquisitions Incorporated, so I'm very excited about this. I'm also excited to see what they're going to do as what will possibly be the first new Acquisitions Incorporated episode ever at PAX East, post the end of Series 1, coming up in just 2 weeks' time. Funnily enough, I also was reached out to, since I'm going to be at PAX East, to do an interview if I want with Jerry Holkins. So I accepted that. So I'll be doing an interview with Jerry to talk about really whatever, Acquisitions Incorporated Series 2, PAX, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys have any questions, I don't really know how long. I think I probably have like a half an hour to an hour interview. So if you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And I will possibly be able to, grab some and ask Jerry your questions there. I also had an opportunity to interview both Chris Perkins and Jeremy Crawford together as the co-DMs for Series 2. So I'll be interviewing them as well at PAX East. So if you have questions for Jeremy or Chris, feel free to leave those in the comments down below as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.